Now, Gabriel Stavanis and Ian Conway with the news.
King Ferdinand of Castile has conquered Cordoba from the Muslims. This is expected to have wide-reaching implications for the political future of the Iberian Peninsula. The Spanish Inquisition has been founded. It is expected to root out heretics and heathens in the peninsula. Finally, the bubonic plague is ravaging the European mainland and is expected to cause many more deaths than what have already occurred.
Tragic. Luckily, the 3D field system has newly been introduced to Europe and should be spreading. It yields higher agricultural growth. Also, Crete has been conquered by the Venetians. This should boost trade.
Now, the weather with Lucas Leon.
Hello, Iberia. This is Lucas Leon with your IBS weather report. For the past 200 years, it has been uncharacteristically warm. In fact, it's been getting hotter and hotter and hotter. I mean, I have to use ice packs to keep myself cool, and I mean, this one's already melted. What the? Yeah. So, just watch out. Now, this is not a bad thing. You might be saying to yourself, oh my god, what's going on? This is ridiculous. Like, come on. Get cold already. Well, agriculture is really taking a good step with this because the heat is really allowing farmers to farm more and farm a lot longer. So just keep at it and stay cool, Iberia.
Did someone say cool? Hi, I'm Laszlo Plum, and I'm here to tell you about the new fabulous invention, the clock. The clock. They're so fabulous. They're mechanical. They have gears, levers, pulleys, all to do one thing. Tell time. Imagine that, being able to tell time when only other wealthy people know how to be able to tell time. That means you're wealthy, other people will like you, you're popular, all with clocks. Go buy a clock and be cool.
And now, for a Royal Gossip special report, this is Gabriel Stavanis.
This just in. Our sources tell us that King Peter's illegitimate brother Henry de Trostama is gathering an army in France made up of mercenaries and French supporters. He may try to challenge his brother Peter's reign and hold on the Iberian throne. Who knows where this might lead?
Now, for a special interview with Marco Polo, this is Lucas Leon.
Hello, this is Lucas Leon with a special interview with Marco Polo. So, Marco, well, it's very nice to see you again.
Indeed, Lucas.
And so my first question is, could you just go on about your childhood? Because it must have been interesting for you to become such an expert and do such remarkable things.
Indeed, it was. I grew up in Venice, and around the age of 15 or 16, the Pope Clement IV died, and my uncle and my father, Niccolo and Maffeo, they came to Venice, and they picked me up, and we decided to head off for Mongol China.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Wow.
We needed to deliver a letter on the way, so it helped out.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All that way to deliver a letter.
Well, yeah, not just that. We just had some business in China as well.
Wow. No. And, well, was it rough just traveling all the time for that teenage?
Yeah, it was. The traveling was. As a teenager, I really enjoyed traveling. I enjoyed seeing these new things, especially with my two telescopes strapped together. I could see everything with these.
All right. So, what did you do in Mongol China while you were there? Because if I'm not incorrect, you were there for a very long time.
Yes, I was. I was there for most of my later childhood and then on into my early adulthood. I was in Mongol China with my family. We kind of served served as ambassadors from Italy to Mongol China. We brought along goods to trade with them, and we assisted Kublai Khan with various matters, including running Mongol China. We gave him some advice. We were just doing good jobs as ambassadors, and we also we gave him those goods we brought along with us. Did some trade. We got some money.
Wow,
This was good.
it's interesting.
Yeah.
So when did you leave?
So around 1292, we all just kind of got bored of China. We were just like, you know what? Let's head home with this Mongol princess and deliver her to Persia because we feel like it. And although the Khan doesn't want us to, we're gonna do it anyway. So
just took the
yeah,
princess and left.
Yep, we took the princess and we sailed from China through the Indian Ocean to the Persian Gulf. We dropped her off there, and then we crossed by land to the Mediterranean, sailed back home to Venice.
So was the majority of your trip taken on a boat or a ferry of some sort?
When we were going to China, it was along the Silk Road by land. We used caravans to carry our goods, and on the way home, it was mostly by sea, though, because we sailed from China down the coast of southeastern Asia and past Indonesia under Sumatra, and then we passed under India down under what? That's not what we did at all. Yes, we went into the Persian Gulf and then crossed across land to get to the Mediterranean Sea. Then we sailed from the Mediterranean to Venice.
Very interesting.
Sorry about that.
Well, thank you for the time you spent here. I know you have much exploring to do.
Yeah, I know. I need to test out these two telescopes some more because they are very useful. Ooh, what's that?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, a breaking news report with Gabriel Stavanis and Ian Conway.
We are sorry to awake you this morning, for must tell you, King Ferdinand of Castile has died, tragically.
This news has been very sudden, but he died peacefully in his bed. A tragic death indeed,
Yes.
but a good life.
Now, with a special interview with Dante, this is Lucas Leon.
Hello there again. I'm back with our second special guest today, Dante, who has written the Divine Comedy among other great works. So,
Yes.
just a first question. In the Divine Comedy, you talk a lot about Beatrice. Could you elaborate on who that is?
Beatrice was my muse, my poetic muse. I met her at the age of 9. It was it affected me a lot when she died. And that's one of the reasons
I'm sorry for your loss.
I know. People say that a lot. That's one of the reasons I wrote the Divine Comedy. Yeah, I'm really sad about that. Can we not discuss her?
Yes, I'm so sorry about that. Well, let's go on to a different note. So I've heard from different sources, not sure how true this is, that you've been kicked out of Florence. Could you talk about that?
Yes. Some of my political enemies came to power, and them and Pope Boniface VIII worked to make sure I left Florence because I had been supporting the opposition. And yes, that was unfortunate.
So you're not a very popular person around there, I assume.
I am in certain circles, but those certain circles are no longer in favor.
I see. And just one last question. What should our viewers know before reading your Divine Comedy if they haven't already?
I wrote this at a very dark time of my life. Beatrice had just died. I had just been kicked out of Florence. Everything was in
Shambles?
in shambles, yes, to an extent. It did get better, but I wrote this at that point in my life, and, well, hey, it turned out all right.
I see. Well, thank you for the time you spent here, and, well, good luck. And,
Thank you.
yes, that's it.
Now, sports with Ian Conway and Gabriel Stavanis.
It looks like you're dressed for sports today, Ian.
Yes,
newscaster from the waist up, sports and fitness expert from the waist down.
And that brings us to our sports section. Firstly, some players of the game of Albuquerque are debating whether or not the number of spaces needs to be changed. A decrease in spaces could cause the game to become shorter and therefore increase tempo. However, some players are seeing the number of spaces needs to be lengthened to increase the amount of strategic thinking that needs to go on.
Some are on the side of history, while some believe a new change is needed.
And now, Ian with archery.
Archery started out, it has been taken up by noblemen who compete in tournaments for both glory and gold.